Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Dallas Mavericks can please their home crowd. And guys, this the first they're seeing of Sacramento. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standings.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Stolen by Thompson. Duncan left side. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Butler, no good. Pass to Harden. And a wide open look for Porter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Out to Kobe. The Mavericks pull it in. Knocked away. And stolen by Bryant. Stolen by Harden. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Well, we talk a lot about Porter Jr.'s jump shot, his ability to space the floor, but I like his rebounding as well.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Outside Butler. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
It's Jones on the wing. Back to Bryant. There's a screen. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Now, here's Bryant. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Stolen by McDaniel. Good D by Jones. Back to Kobe. Here's the floater. Count that bucket. Kobe's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
On the wing, Harden. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Bit early to pick up foul number 2. He's got to be on his best behavior now.
Now here's Harden. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Okongwu. And here is Suggs. Back to Okongwu. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Bryant. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Down low. And finished off by Porter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Butler feeling out a bit. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Right side, Kobe. Stolen by Harden. Porter in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Porter's got 6 points.
Well, not a guy you can just let take a corner three. Porter Jr. will knock those down. That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here's Thompson. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Here's Bryant. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Pass to Okongwu. And Bamba pulls it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Well, you can't sleep on McDaniel's athleticism if you're the defense. At 6'9", he can absolutely hammer it home.
Here's Rollins. Driving inside. Murray down low. 4 on the clock. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in. Rollins got his first points of the night. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Mavericks making a switch here. Bamba with it. Scoreless thus far. In the corner, it's Oubre. A three-pointer is right on target. Oubre's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Pass to Murray. And the shot goes down.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Harden outside. Harden. Oh, man!
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Rollins. Count it. Rollins got his second basket of the game.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bryant. And the Kings check on 2 more.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Harden outside. To the middle. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Bryant. .125 left in the first half. A wide open look here for Okongwu. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Stretching it out a bit. Okongwu seldom takes shots from that range.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things changed. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Back to you, Kevin.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much. To the paint. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Oh, power move by Kobe.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Thompson. Into the lane. Rebound by the Kings. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. The Kings have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Thompson, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Ausar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
And he gets it to go. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Butler. Butler drives it in and dunks it home.
Well, look, you can't give Butler these lanes to the rim. He's explosive on the attack.
Harden outside. The screen from Thompson. Duncan trying to break loose. Harden, no good.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
For Sacramento, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Well, Butler embodies toughness. He plays hard every single minute that he's on the court.
Out to Kobe. There's the 3 ball by Bryant.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Harden outside. Back to Thompson. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Nice little sleight of hand trick there by Jones.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Thompson. Inside. They need this. Oh, here he comes.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Bryant looking over the floor. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Kobe. And Kobe drops them both. Mavericks trailed by 6. Bamba sets a screen. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Back to Bryant. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Kobe in close.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Thompson in the post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Sacramento making a switch here. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Kings leading now by 5. Butler on the move. Can't connect from short range. And stolen by Butler to the inside. Back to Okongwu. Bryant has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Bryant got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Harden looking it over. Pass to McDaniels. Comes up empty down low. And here are the Kings now. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Bryant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. In the corner, it's Oubre. Back to Porter. Over Bryant. And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance.
Sacramento, 44.
This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And so he hits both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
On the wing, Thompson. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Just a tremendous athlete. Ausar Thompson is hard to contain down low.
Bryant's shot is off. Mavericks trailed by 8. Steps back. Harden right side. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Thompson with the jam.
So fast of foot on the run. Ausar, tough to catch.
Suggs with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Out to the right wing. Outside, Kobe. Shoots from the corner. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Mavericks trailed by 6. Pass to Thompson. Outside, Porter. McDaniels outside. Harden outside. Takes it inside. Oh, Harden so good off the bounce.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Adebayo the screen. Here's Kobe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Ausar Thompson.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the heat.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Thompson surveying the floor. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. The three goes down.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
All right, brothers and sisters,